Hello and welcome to the patrons of Livingston Public Library. My name is Bhavna and I am in front of you on behalf of Livingston Public Library to show you how to make a reusable fabric mask. There are different variations of masks we can make, but I am going to show you the simpler version which anybody can make it. You can make it with a sewing machine, and if you do not have a sewing machine, you can make it with thread and needle also. It is a very simple one and the measurements are also very simple for this mask. For this mask, the material we will need a square fabric of about 11-inch diameter and a pair of scissors, a marker. I'm going to use a chalk marker to trace the size, and a round elastic. And if you do not have the round elastic, you can actually cut some strips from an old t-shirt and that works like an elastic. I will show you that, and I will show you the sample we are making. We will be making this kind of round mask today. There is another version, is the rectangle one with the 3 pleats, but this seems to be little complicated than this one. This is more easy to make, very simple, and let me show you. So today I am going to be showing how to make an adult size mask. If you want to make a kid size mask, there's a slightly different measurement. So I will tell you, I am going to use a round plate to trace out the circle on my fabric. So here I have this square fabric and I am going to use this plate which is almost 11 inches diameter. This is almost 11, just a little short than 11. So I will cut it like a little outer side of this plate. Now if you want to make a kid's size mask, you need to use a 9 inches diameter plate or any round thing to trace it. If you are making like a youth size, like a bigger kid's mask, you need to use a 10 inches diameter plate. So today I am showing here about 11 inches diameter, which is a good fit for an adult face mask. So let's begin. Now here I have this plate and I have a square piece of fabric. And I am going to trace the circle. This is a chalk marker. You can use any other marker, any washable marker, fabric marker or a chalk. Okay, now let's take this plate out and let's measure this circle. I hope it should be 11 inch. Yes, it's exactly 11 inch diameter. So now what are we going to next? We need to fold this into half first, and then we need to fold it again into quarters, and then we cut out this circle. Now make sure all these edges are aligned. So now you see we have a circle here, and we need to cut this circle into quarters. So make sure the edges are aligned. So first we cut into half. And then we are going to cut into quarters from both of these halves. So now we have these 4 quarters. Now we are going to begin stitching. So we need to stitch it around this round side, leaving less than a quarter inch on the sides. And make sure if you are using any printed fabric, the print what you want outside, that should be inside while you are stitching, so that because we need to flip it inside out. Now let me bring my sewing machine closer. Okay, so now we are going to stitch these quarters, 2 of them together. We will leave less than a quarter inch margin, and then let's just run this sewing machine. Now if you are using thread and needle, you do the same thing with thread and needle, just stitch around this curvy side. Stitch the other 2 quarters together. Same, the curvy side we are going to stitch. Done. I'm just going to keep a small piece of fabric so that we don't lose the thread from needle. And let's cut this one out. Now let's open these and place them on top of each other, opening it up, and matches the all 4 corners. Now we need to sew all these 4 sides, but just leaving about an inch opening to flip this mask inside out. So now I'm going to begin sewing that, but before that, if you wanna make sure, just do a 2-3 small slits around the curve, so that when you flip it out, it will be nicely flattened. Make sure you don't cut through the seam, just 3 small slits, very small. As you see, very small, less than a quarter inch, very small slits around the curvy side. Okay, so now this is done, and now I'm going to open it again and place the other stitched parts on top and match the edges, and let's begin stitching from the corner, this corner, because we need to flip this mask inside out from this side, not the side where we have two parts stitched together already. So not from there, but we're gonna leave about an inch gap on the flat corner here. So I'm going to begin sewing here, leaving an inch margin. Okay, so we are going to stitch this, leaving an inch opening. Make sure the corners and the edges are aligned. Here at this point we need to flatten this seam a little so that we give a nice flat seam on the corner. Just make sure it's a little open and flattened. Again, match the corners and align the edges. Thread broke, so let me thread it again. Okay, so I think I need to go a little back because it broke somewhere here. So let's begin. Okay, now again make sure these corners matches and flatten this seam a little, both sides. Go slow when you reach to that seam part to make sure it's flat. And we will be sewing it not all the way, we'll leave an inch opening here. Putting this extra piece of fabric so our thread doesn't go out. Now here we have this rectangle. I'm just going to cut this corner a little so that when we flip it inside out we get some flat seam on the corner. That's it. And now where we have this an inch opening, we gently try to flip it inside out. this is completely inside out now. Just insert your finger and make sure all these corners are out. And now we need to iron this so that we get all these seams flat. So I'm going to iron it here. So just press down on the edges. Let's iron on the curvy side. Also iron from the other side so that it's nice and flat. Okay, that looks good now. You can see the shape is already coming. Now you can leave it as is also, but to give more finishing you can go one more seam around, and then we can tuck this open part also in. So let's just fold it in. Tuck it inside so that you have a good corner here, just like this. Okay, now let's sew it. We are going to make another seam all four sides. That will keep the edges nice and flat. Go easy on the center seam because that's like multiple layers of fabric. This is done. I'm just going to add this extra piece of fabric here just to secure the thread. And now to put the elastics we need to make a loop, so I am going to fold this about an inch inside, and if you want you can just make a couple of stitches with thread and needle, or you can just sew it here. And we need to secure this, so go 2-3 times. Thread broke, so I'm going to thread it again. It happens when we get multiple layers of fabric. So if you want to avoid this, you can just use needle and thread to make a couple of stitches just to pull the string in, the elastic inside. This is it, and let's find out where the corner is and just give like 2 seams, and we're gonna go back to make it secure. So, one more, so then it doesn't open up. That's it. And now here we need to cut this thread out because we are going to sew the other side to make a loop for elastic. So again, we're gonna fold about an inch and we're gonna sew it. Again, 3 times here just to make it secure. And our sewing part is done. Let's just cut any extra threads. Okay, so here this mask is ready. Now we only need to insert the elastic part. Now if you have elastic handy, that's perfect. The any 1/4 inch elastic or the round elastic if you have. We are going to measure 9 inches. So we need 2 for both the ends here. And I am going to use a paper clip to pull the elastic in. I just opened up the paper clip and going to insert this one here and put the elastic in between the loop and just pull in the paper clip here. This is out here, and now we just simply tie a knot here. But we need to make this knot really tight. So make it really tight and just cut the extra elastic here and slide in the knot to hide in between the loop. And this is it. The same thing we are going to do it for the other side. Let's just use the paper clip, put the elastic in and pull it here and just make a knot. Make a tight knot. Okay, and then cut the extra elastic up here and hide this knot inside the loop, and your mask is ready. So this is an adult size mask. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to make a kid size mask, you can choose a 9 inches diameter circle fabric. If you wanna make a youth size mask, you can choose a 10-inch diameter of circle, and here for an adult one I made 11-inch diameter, and this mask is ready and you can wash it multiple times and reuse it. Now I wanted to show you, if you don't have elastic, you can cut out a strip from any of your old t-shirts. So the strip is gonna look like this, but when you stretch it out, it forms like an round elastic and it's nice and stretchy. So you can replace elastic with this old t-shirt strip. So this is it, our mask is ready, and I hope you enjoyed watching this and you can use this demonstration to create your own washable, reusable cotton fabric mask. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you Livingstone Library for organizing this session. Thank you.